Hey everybody, Sagittarius 98, Adam here. It is time for the World Cup of Geoguessr Matchday 2. Last week I beat my opponent, who I don't remember who it is now. Fishy, I think it was. Anyway, I beat my opponent. So this week I'm playing second. Kaeaa, who is my opponent, or kaeaa, I don't know how to pronounce her name, had 69-21. So theoretically, it should not be too hard to beat, but I am playing on the Senegal map. Senegal is not exactly the easiest country, but I do have some experience with it playing African excursions. So, really, you need one good round and at least a few okay rounds / 2 good rounds, and then fail everything else. Anyway, we're not approaching this so we can get 69-22. We're approaching this so we can get the best score we can get. Even though 69-22 or better is our objective, of course, to get 6 points and almost assuredly advance. Going backwards is not what I want. It's never what I want. If I do want it, then I'm going to press the back arrow or rotate and not click forwards to do it. The motion's a little funky on this one, which is not surprising. Some of the newer countries, some of the African countries have some weird motions happening. Not much to see here for now. It's kind of dry. I mean, really, Senegal in general is pretty dry. There's not much usually. That's a good sign. RN3, going to Lingere. Let's see what's on the other side. Matam. Okay, let's look for Matam. Just look for the RN3. Right, there's Lingere. There's Matam. How is Matam closer than that other city? I don't know how that works. But okay, considering Matam's right on the border. We're 8 kilometers from that though. Ranaroo? Ranaroo, yes. We're 8 kilometers from Ranaroo. Could be there. We're on a curve. How about this? It's not really the shape that it looks like, but I think it's that. It's got to be that. I'm guessing there. Close enough. 4996. Because what? Because we're not on the road. Yeah, because that makes sense. We do this. Right there. That's our curve. But Google Maps is incorrect. That's something that should probably be reported to Google Maps, and so that they can edit it. We're in a town that has a dirt road as one of its main roads. This time there's our mosque on the right. There are street names though, so there is that. Okay, we are now on an actual road. To see depths, République de Senegal. We know that part. I don't know which is the best direction. I think it's here. Yeah, it's definitely here. This is where the action is. Other way, it could have possibly been a dead end. That's not helpful. We need some sort of signage for national road type signage. Really would be ideal. This looks like a place that I had recently in African excursions. I was outside of Dakar, I think. But, you know, a lot of the country looks pretty similar. Everything's kind of a desert type of, I mean, right, it's in the Sahel, I guess. The nice thing is the street names are there. What I fear is going to happen is that the streets are not labeled on the map once we get to actually pinpointing. In numerique, okay, that's no special info there. Unless it was in the fine print, but I didn't read the fine print. Okay, we're leaving the town. Bon route. Route de l'hôpital, I guess. Here we go. Here's some signage. I thought the sign looked a little different. I think it's the one on the left I was looking at. CBAO. Bon route. There we go. There's a good sign. Disappeared. There it is. Cooperation. Belgique, Senegal. Ooh, there's not much time left. Kulak. Kulak. Where's Kulak? Fatigue, Jourbel. Kaolack. There it is. Kaolack. Fatigue. Pepamba. I don't know. I guess that's where we are. Oh, yeah. It's like those regions. Parpeba. Parpeba. I mean, the midpoint is right around there, so we might as well put our marker down there. And I think that's all we're gonna get. We're in Jourbel. Okay. It's a much bigger town than I expected. Although I guess the fact that all the roads were labeled in real life, not on the map, of course, but you know, is good enough. So we are through. Well, we're through. Not necessarily. We won the game. Is the implication? This is a less typical Senegal location. It almost looks like Ghana. In fact, if you had me guess this as a 3 out of Ghana. Bureau de Tubacuta. Is that a town? There's Tambacunda, which is not the same thing. It's pretty similar, but it's not the same thing. That's a good map. Delta de Saloum. Where's the Saloum though? It's this. Oh, there it is. Tubacuta. Tubacuta. Where's the? We're on a road that does a left curve. Yeah, it's that. We're about that far. Not exactly, but good enough. Yep, just a little bit further down the road. Round 4. Desert. More desert. I guess it's not fully desert, but it's the typical Senegalese location, unlike the last one. That map was very, very helpful, though. I'm glad they posted it. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site or something, I think it said. There's our marker. Training from African excursions really helps. Like, legitimately helps with this. There's no road number, which is unfortunate. We're going to Jourbel, so we're east of Jourbel. So probably on the N3. Is that Ndolo? Yes, we're 8 out of Ndolo. What's on the other side? No chance I can read that. Maybe from here. Nope. Not gonna happen. We're on a curve. I bet we're, I'd say about 8 kilometers. Give or take. There was our curve. Right around there. Close enough. A little farther back. And this looks, once again, like typical Senegal. Maybe we can break 20,000 points. We'll see if that's our target. And that was not the marker we're looking for, I think. Or if it is, that's in really bad shape. Probably not readable. Let's wait and see for a better one. There it is. RN4. It's this one. That's N1 and 7 and 6. Is N4 the one out of... Is that the one that's unlabeled? Maybe it's the one that's unlabeled. We're going to Kaolack, though, which is right there. There's the N4. Cosas is in the same direction, which is south. Gosas, not Cosas. It's not Spanish. Yeah, that was the marker. It's so worn down. Like, on that side, that's impossible to read. So, what can we figure out, right? Gosas is 40. No, Kaolack is 40. Unless Kaolack is 140. In which case, we're right next to Jourbel. That looks like 40. Unless that's 10. Maybe that's 10. 10 to Gosas. Let's see if we can get another thing. There's a curve. You're gonna get 20,000 points regardless. Yeah. close enough, I think. I mean, I can go north and see. Not all that much happening for the time being. The road is going northwest. And then it curves north. Let's just go with that. And it was correct. That's what I thought. The towns look bigger on the map than they are in real life. But yeah, we were right there. Oh, we're right on the border, actually. Literally right on the border of Djurbel and Fatick. Yep, so that's Senegal. Worked out pretty well, actually. Really, because of African excursions. I have to thank Purple Frog, really. That's the only way I did so well on this, because otherwise, if it was my first time in Senegal, things might have been a little rougher. But I had the general idea of how things work. There's just one location that I missed right here. In Djurbel, actually. So the big cities are not always the best in Senegal, and I think that's the case. It's the complete opposite of Ghana. Ghana, you gotta be in the city or something. You gotta see all the road signs. Here, you gotta see the little stone markers at the RNs. But that's how it is. That puts me at 6 points. We will see how the rest of the group pans out. You know, it's quite likely that I will advance. I have no idea what my next map is. I should probably know, but I'll let it be a surprise for all of you and myself. But, yeah, for now, that will be it. And until next time, see you.